Remove this mud flap in order to get the inner fender liner out. In order to get the liner out, there's these plastic push pins, and sometimes they're a little bit stubborn, but they will come out and you may break a couple, so watch out for that. Once that's out, you'll be able to get into getting a couple bolts back here on this upper bumper. They're behind the liner, a air spoiler here that I'm wiggling, and then I went ahead already and took off the lower spoiler that goes across the truck. So that one's off there and sitting on the ground. And I got a couple tools here that I use to pick these plastic pins that I showed you. This kind of just gets under it, gets it started to pop it off a little bit, and this is nice to then grab the whole thing. With this tool, you won't break them as much if you're just trying to pry on one side with a flat screwdriver. Sometimes they break. Our next step is to remove this plastic grill. For those that want to paint the front grill, it's really easy to uninstall this. It's some plastic push pins. I'll show you on the back side where the snaps are as well, and it takes maybe about 10 minutes to do. So I'm going to show you that right now. So there's 6 of these plastic push pins up front. On the side there, and then I'm going to show you down here behind the grill. There's one right there, if you can see it, that we got to get to. There's one right there, and then there's one over in that corner. If I can get that down in there. And then right there, there's a plastic snap. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lightly pull this forward a bit, and then you can reach down behind a lot easier and get those push pins out. These pins are out. Now I'm going to get the plastic clips. And what you do is just get your hand in there and push up on the clip, and just kind of get those clips removed. They're attached to the top front bumper, and you'll see here in a second when we get them off. And there's the plastic grill. The next thing we're going to do is remove this plastic gray piece. There's some bolts under here, there's some plastic snaps. Also I'm going to show you, I missed 2 bolts that are in the inner wheel well, and those will get removed as well. So I'll show you that. there's 4 bolts under here. I removed some of them already, but just for speed of the video. And then also around in the wheel well. There is a bolt here that needs to be removed, and a bolt back here that needs to be removed. And one right there as well. This bolt here is for the cross support member. And while we're at it, there's a plastic clip on the front, and just pull that out, place that aside. Oh, and then there's one other spot. There are snaps up under here. There is 6 of those. There's 2 more plastic pins up under here to secure this on. You need to remove this front upper bumper piece before you can get to the bolts for the chrome bumper. And what I do on this side, on both sides actually, is to pull it out a little bit before, so that the tabs come out, and then it will just fall out on its own. We're at the step of taking off the chrome bumper. So again, there's 2 bolts right here. There's 2 underneath. And I got most of those loose already. And just make sure that when you do start pulling this off, that your fog lights are unplugged so that you don't pull out the wires.